How many of you have been to a workshop by Greg Lester on personality disorders? Okay, good. Quite a few of you have been. I tell people two things about his seminar. One is, if you ever get a chance to go and you're short on funds, sell something if you have to get to his seminar. The other thing I tell people is, it's one of the best professional seminars you'll ever attend in a comedy club. It's a hybrid of those two things. He is really funny. He's engaging. He keeps you entertained throughout the entire day. But he is the go-to person when it comes to access to disorders. In fact, he participated on the committee that formed the section on personality disorders for DSM-5. I mean, so he's at that level. Now, what he talks about in his seminar is how to intervene with personality disordered individuals in your office. And he loves it. You ought to hear him talk about it. He says, you have to be a little twisted to love it the way that I do. It's his bedtime reading. You ought to hear him talk about narcissists. He says, I love working with narcissists. They're my babies. And I'm thinking, you are twisted to really love that the way you do. So what he talks about is that. Now, I teach a course for doctoral students on it's called psychodynamic psychotherapy. We talk a lot in that course about personality disorders. And sometimes the students will come up and they'll say, yeah, I don't think I want to work with personality disorders. And I'll say, well, good luck. Good luck with that. Because did you realize, if you just take DSM-4, I'm not sure about 5, I'm sure it's the same, but you just take DSM-4, take out your calculator, and add up the prevalence rates of the 10 different diagnostic categories in Axis 2. You know what that figure adds up to? I believe it's 17.6%. So what that means is, 1 out of 6 people walking around out there meets Axis 2 criteria. The way Lester puts it, he says, they don't stand out from the crowd, they are the crowd. They're all over the place. So 1 out of every 6. Let's see, we've got... There's 7 or 8 of you here, and we'll know who you are by lunchtime too. But so they're all over the place. So I tell the students in the class, you may not make this your specialty, but you're going to have them in your office. You're going to have people who are impaired, or more likely, you're going to have people in your office who've been deeply impacted by relationships with these folks. Or you're going to have a couple where one or both people are personality disordered, so you need to know something about this area. So yeah, personality disorder.